Okay, guys, so we have 5 books in this stack. Also, I'm just gonna go ahead and let you know that this is a spoiler warning, spoiler alert. So if you have not read Rival Darling, the first selection book, Once Upon a Broken Heart, Shatter Me, or not Fourth Wing, not Iron Flame, but Onyx Storm, then I wouldn't recommend you watch this because we are going to be talking about our first loves. So let's get into it. We are going to be ranking this on a 3-layer tier because there's only like 5 books and there's not much to love about what we're going to talk about. So let's get into it. So first, we are going to be talking about my most recent completed read, or second most recent completed read, Rival Darling. I know this cover looks just like Icebreaker, but they are not the same. Or at least I don't think. Well, it's a clean book. That's all I can say that I know is different. I don't really know what Icebreaker is about, but this book, this poor girl, let's talk about her first man, who is Jeremy. And it is not this. This is her real man. This is the man we love. But we have to talk about Dear Jeremy. Let's see. Why don't we like Jeremy? He cheats on her. He tells her he was just drunk. It wasn't even a serious kiss when he was full on making out with his girl best friend. He kisses his girl best friend in front of her to make her jealous when she won't get him back. He waits by her locker to win her back. He lets people make fake rumors and how everyone is on his side and won't say, oh, it was actually my fault, I cheated on her. And basically, a lot of people just don't like her. He screws up her almost relationship with Reed. What do we rate this as? Okay, so I did forget to mention what is on the tier list. It's only 3 layers, like I mentioned. First being the stretchiest stretch, I would consider marrying you. Second is slightly understandable or justified. And lastly is get him away from me. Jeremy, he's at the bottom. Get him away from me. If he's gonna ruin my new relationship, cheat on me, and let everyone believe that it was my fault, I'm done. Next, we have to talk about Dearest Love. I've only read the first 2 books, so I am scared as to what is going to happen between Evangeline and Jax, and I need something to happen because this is the slowest burn I've ever read if they do end up falling in love, because I'm sure they do, because I don't know. I'm just gonna shut up. But Luck was sweet to her, but she did say his problem was like he was very, something about him like being particular and just like, I don't remember. He just did have one thing that did bother her and she didn't notice. So she did pick up on some of his red flags. And what he did to her was he didn't probably break up with her and was about to marry her stepsister. But he was under a spell. And he became a vampire and he was a little bit weird. And he did like help her when her curse with Apollo happened and like her back like broke and she was injured. He was there for her, even though he's a little freakish. So I'm gonna go with he was under a spell and then he went to the vampires for a cure. So honestly, he's just been through so much, but I also wouldn't want to marry a vampire. So we're gonna do slightly understandable or justified. He is justified because he's been put under spells. If it gets worse in the 3rd book, I wouldn't know because I haven't got that far yet, but as of right now, Luck is slightly understandable or justified. Let me know what you guys think about this. Next, we have Aspen from the Selection series, and it's been like 2, 3, 4 years since I read this book. I remember that Aspen is poor, and he loves When America Sings, and they are cute, but then he breaks up with her because he feels bad because he's too poor. And while Max and America are advancing in their relationship, for some reason they're getting close. So I'm not going to blame Aspen entirely for America's actions, and I mean, it does make a little bit sense that he would break up with her since he knows that he's too poor for her. That, actually, I respect that. I respect that. But he... Actually, no, America did treat him bad. Now that I think about it, I would consider marrying him. So, top of the tier. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's talk about my favorite character ever. Adam. I love me some Adam. You can't tell I'm being very, very, very incredibly sarcastic because I actually hate Adam. Okay? Adam and Dane are equivalents, if I'm going to be honest. We love them or we think decent of them until they do something where the whole world's hating on them. I will never forgive Adam. One of his redeemable qualities, he does look after his brother, and I respect that. But in the new book, Watch Me, he doesn't really. Warner does. So he kind of lost that trait. And he was just always yelling. He was always like bringing Juliet down. He was being mean to her. He was not treating her well. So I don't even know how they broke up. But I don't like Adam at all. I mean, I guess it would be very frustrating if my boyfriend left me for a man who was known as a villain and who used me for experiments. I guess he is slightly understandable, not justified though, because his actions are ridiculous. He is very, sometimes, but I mean, if I put myself in his shoes, I can understand why he was angry. But he did take it too far at some points. Last but not least, we are gonna talk about Holden. Oh my gosh, I don't hate Holden. I actually don't hate Holden. When he got in the book, I was giddy because I just thought, this is gonna be so funny. Because we know Xaden and Violet are never gonna break up, but I love seeing what an ex does because in so many books they talk about an ex, but when does the ex ever come up? Never. So for the fact that her ex is brought in, he's a character, part of the story, I absolutely adore this. Is Holden stupid? Yes. Is he crazy? Yes. Is he entitled? Yes. Did he cheat on Violet? Yes. And he did try to properly apologize. No way I'm defending Holden right now. And Xaden pushed him into a wall, so he got his revenge. Holden's voice, I listened to the audiobook. It's kind of, shut up please. But he's trying to win her back. Slightly understandable or justified because I personally like Holden. I get him away from me would make sense, but I like Holden, even though it's low-key the same as Jeremy. I like Holden, so that is it. Pause. Don't leave my video yet. I completely forgot about one amazing book that I just read. Mr. Locke is in here. Oh, we're gonna rant about Locke. Locke over Cardan. Cardan any day. Anyways. Locke, let's see. He dated Jude solely for the intent of testing her twin sister, don't even remember her name because I hate her, to see if she was loyal and if she would make a good wife, basically, to him. And also, her twin sister, Taryn, let her do it. And then Locke still was playing around with women once he even married Taryn, so he wasn't even loyal to begin with. And he still tried to get Jude back. Unjustified. We'll never consider marrying him. Get him away. I despise Locke, and I'm so glad Taryn killed him. That is the complete tier list. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know if you agree, disagree, or have not really read these books and are rendered speechless because these first loves were not it. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy and have a great day.